I'm Jaden from Jaden's Automotive Journal. Welcome to another video featuring another car on our Nothing But Cars trip in Austin, Texas. Today we are at the Tesla store on St. Elmo Road, and we will be reviewing a Tesla Model X Long Range. The exterior looks beautiful with 22-inch turbine wheels, black minivan-like door handles, a rear wing, and Tesla spelled out across the back. This is a bigger vehicle than you might think, coming in at 198 inches long, 79 inches wide, and 66 inches high. Sure, the exterior is cool, but you have never seen the interior. Before we dive into some interior features, let's talk a little bit about the steering wheel. This steering wheel is not like any other steering wheel because the blinkers are on the left side and the horn is on the right side. Now, interior features include a fully digital gauge cluster, an infotainment screen bigger than the one in the Model Y, 2 wireless phone charging pads, a deep storage compartment, 2 cup holders, and more deep storage in your center console bin. Okay, let's talk a little bit more about the gauge cluster. It is fully digital, first of all, and even when the car is off, it'll still show you how much battery you have, and it'll show you what your car looks like, if you need a reminder, which is really cool, so you don't have to wait until the car is turned on to do that. Now, if you find that lame, here's your infotainment screen, which first of all is much bigger than what you get in the Model Y, and you have not seen the coolness yet. If I go into controls, one of the coolest things that in the Model X, that is standard on the Model X, is if I click here, you can change the angle of the infotainment screen. So if I click on the left button, it'll angle the screen more towards the driver. If I click here on the right display, it will angle the infotainment screen more towards the passenger, which is something not a lot of EVs have. And I find that to be really, really cool. And you can center it back to the center so both the passenger and the driver can share it. Another thing I find really cool about this car is that you can open the doors from inside the car. So if I go here, if I click this button to open the driver's door, there it goes. And you can also close it from the inside. If I go here, same thing. It's not just the front doors, it's also the rear doors. So you can click one of these 2 buttons to open one of the doors in the rear. Honestly, I don't know about any other car besides the Tesla Model X that has that kind of feature. Even more coolness, you can also open the trunk from inside. Honestly, I like this car. And that's why. Another interesting thing about this car is that it has a camera right here that records every little movement in the car. I don't know about any other car that has that type of feature. And it's really good when a thief is trying to come in and steal everything out of your car. Another thing you can do in the car is not only go in the sport mode, but there's also something called insane mode. So when you go into insane mode, when you press the brake, even if you just lightly tap the brake, the car will just accelerate faster than in sport mode. This Model X's rear seat is more upscale than you think, with a rear seat infotainment screen, 2 USB ports, and pop-out rear cup holders, which I thought were only for Mercedes cars. This demo has 5 seats, but you can get 6 or 7 seats on the Model X. Okay, I'm going to show you the ways you can operate the rear door on the Tesla Model X. If you are sitting inside the car, you can press this top button on the inside to open it. And if you want to close it, you can press that bottom button right there. And if you are outside, you can press right here to open it. And to close it, there's a button right here on the side of the door. Just press that and it'll drop down. Also, one cool thing about the rear doors is that it will sense every object in the way, and depending on how close the object is to the door, it'll just close on its own. It'll never hit that object. The cargo space figures are pretty interesting in the Model X, so let's talk about them. With 2 rows of seating, the cargo space figure is 37 cubic feet and reduced to 15 cubic feet with the 3rd row in use. However, with all the seats down, regardless of the seating capacity, the maximum cargo figure is 85 cubic feet. But wait, there's more! Not only do you get tons of extra space under the cargo floor and a cargo net on the right side, but there's also a frunk you can use to get even more extra space. You can open the frunk using the screen. Just click on the car icon, then click Controls, then click the frunk button. Lastly, there is no latch you have to use to fully unlock the frunk, so just lift it up. And the frunk is about 6.5 cubic feet of space. If 85 cubic feet of cargo space and a ton of extra space in the cargo area was not enough already. Therefore, you will never run out of cargo space with this car. This is an EV after all, so let's talk about charging and range. With an AC charger, you can fully charge the Model X in 7 hours. And with DC fast charging, you can charge the car to 80% in around 30 minutes. When fully charged, the Model X can get up to 330 miles of range. This car comes with extraordinary safety features, such as auto lane change, smart summon, autopilot navigation, and auto park. Shout out to Tesla of Austin for allowing me to shoot my video today. Thank you so much for watching this video as part of our Nothing But Cars trip in Austin, Texas, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you!